Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what's left of us, the D&D stream where we play D&D with our friends because we like D&D. Basements and Big Lizards.
Yeah.
I said that a lot. We do probably. Listen, it's just a vehicle for us to tell our stories. It doesn't have to be this, but it is right now. So that's what it is. I hope everyone had a great month. It was a very long month. I apologize for it being so weirdly timed. This is like the 5th Friday this month.
Hateful calendar.
It's a terrible calendar. Yeah, it was deeply terrible.
I was like, if I don't get to play D&D soon, I'm gonna start chewing on the drywall.
That's true. Just running up the walls. It was amazing. Seen any of her social media posts lately? Star's just gone. She's gone. If it doesn't get her fixed, she's done. She's done for. Pardon me. So we are here to play a game of Dungeons and Dragons, which is a TTRPG, which means we are going to be delving into some topics and stuff that we at the table have said is okay with us. But of course, if we run across any subjects that is giving any of you a hard time at home, please feel free to dip out of the stream for a little bit and come back in when things are a little more safe. Self-care is important. Speaking of self-care, we've got our lovely mod in chat. Pronouns in my bio. Say hi to Sam. Sam is in both chats at once because Sam is a magical person. Which means that Sam will also use his magical goodness on all of you if you are being terrible people. So be nice, or Sam will magic you into an alternate reality where it's all pain and no fun. That's what our mod can do. Yeah, I got my act together and put a bot together for linkies. So that's all Sam's linkies. You should absolutely do that. To go with that as a small aside, today is Trans Day of Visibility, so find a local trans org and give them some help. It's always better to, as far as I have been reliably informed by the people in my life, it's always better to find local organizations and try to help them out. Big organizations are great. They do a lot of big things, but honestly, trans rights are under attack everywhere, and we all need to step up a little bit. So see what you can do. Okay. That being said, what else do I have to say? Right after the stream, we are going to be doing our usual table talk where we sit on a couch, which has no table because it's virtual, and it's a virtual couch, so we're not actually even sitting on a couch. But that's what we're going to be doing, and we're going to be answering the questions from the audience. So pardon me. So stay tuned for that. Any questions you have during this or that you've already got saved up from previous episodes, get ready for those and send them in via the chat once we reach that. What else am I talking about here? You'll notice that we are missing a Mildred today. We don't know if Mildred's going to be coming in a little later or not. But regardless, we send Mildred all of our love, and for the time being, Rathgirther will be played by moi, to the best of my ability, which means I will be desperately trying to make sure that Mildred's character is not killed. Because that would be terribly bad sport of me. So I think without a further ado, I can dive into our game and what happened last time. So let's pop over to the map, shall we? Oh, I can also turn on the game sounds. I apologize, chat. There we are. Wow. Okay, everybody. Welcome back to the village of Temma on the ashen slopes of the volcano that is Velasso, that has been erupting erratically for the past couple of days. The party at the end, at the beginning of last session, the party got a message attached to the collar of Sparks McBarks, the wonder dog that ran all the way up to the village of Temma and found out that there were people living here, and they requested help. Sparks, by the way, is now being played by a much more accurate dog, even though he is not made of metal, because they added the German Shepherd model into this game, and now we've got it. So there he is, hopping away.
Oh my God.
The goodest boy. And so the party decided, after much going, maybe we could escape now if we wanted to, they were convinced by some of the locals that it would be really cool if they at least went and helped try and get people down from the slopes. So they went up and remarkably didn't encounter any baddies on the way over, which is good because this place is crawling with undead, as seen once they reached Temma, and the night was closing in, and the local druid there, a Demeter by the name of Rhiannon, decided to tell them that you could maybe help us if you wanted to, because the volcano is doing weird stuff. But aside from that, hey, we're attacked by creepy lava zombies every night, and it's getting real hard for me to hold them off. And so a fight ensued, and it was very dire. There were issues involved, issues that shook most of our party members to their core. The night ended with Rathgirther breaking character a little bit on Vernon, and Maldris's spirit friend freaking out at Emery, and Emery finally letting herself cry a little tiny bit as the party embraced her in the nerdiest group hug. It was amazing.
Hug. Gross. Affection. Ew, right? I'm allergic.
So what the party knows is that for some reason, the volcano has started acting poorly. They know that someone is still in the monastery up the slope near the caldera. And it started about the time that one of the priestess hopefuls died, which is something that didn't often happen in Vellasso. Unnatural death or death from disease or something like that just doesn't happen here. So it was odd that this one happened. The girl's farmstead, where she would have been laid to rest, is very close by. And I believe the idea was to go at least check it out before climbing all the way to the caldera. And so the party leaves Temma as the trail of refugees finally gets to go down the mountain, Sergeant Fint leading the way. They are safe. You are not. Let's begin.
I would like to apologize in advance for any cat meows you guys might hear. Milo is being very rambunctious today.
You don't have to apologize for cat meows. We'll just say Emery's doing it. That's how Emery cries. That's why she doesn't cry.
Secret cat girl.
Meow, meow. The horns are actually cat ears. That's the secret. That's my secret cat. I've always been a cat girl.
Everybody's got something that they turn into.
Beautiful. Okay. So let us continue forward, shall we? You leave the village, and it is a bit of a trek. Everything is like ashy, but it's starting to get decidedly less ashy the further up the slope you get. It, like in Temma, because it was a farming village, there was much more dirt and soil for the ash to cling to. Here it's much more like the slope is starting to get actually slopey, and so it's much more just cooling rock at this point. But you see very clearly where parts of the natural roadway kind of led off to the side to some farmsteads in the distance, and the closest one looks to be the one that was described to you all.
So how are we gonna find this?
Did we go check that out?
I mean, we came all the way over here. That's what we're supposed to do, right?
I
suppose.
Yeah.
Just gestures like lead the way.
Let's
go.
Right. The walk is probably about, I don't know, 10 or so minutes down the roadway, even though you can clearly see it. It's one of those long walks. Does any of you speak or anything like that while you're doing it? It's mostly quiet. I know Rathgirther is being quiet for perfectly legitimate story reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thinking about mushrooms. As one does.
Well, she always thinks about food anyway.
Right.
That is true.
I think that while we are walking, I think Tim is going to go up to Emery. Be like, hey, I know that we're like going to do some cool stuff, and I made something for you, but I'm only going to give it to you if you promise not to hit me with it.
I'm not gonna. What is it?
I am going to, well, I have already, because I can do it with an action, infused one of your weapons with my enhanced weapon infusion, which gives it a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
cool. I don't know how to add that in D&D Beyond.
I'm gonna do. Let's see here. Your main hand short sword, I will customize for you.
Oh, thank you. Also, I made a joke about chewing on drywall at the start of the stream. You're never going to guess what my cat's doing right now. It's like, Milo, why are you being like this? Why?
There you go.
Okay,
You
If
were making bird sounds
He
off
loves
stream.
you.
In
If
character,
you
in
refresh
character.
your page, Emery, you'll see that your primary short sword is
Excellent.
it has +1 to both hit and damage now.
Wow. Thank you. She's just gonna
Just
like
have-
look.
You just have to not hit me with it, okay?
She kind of like is. It's like she's just like looking at it, and she kind of looks at you and just. It's like, thank you. You know I didn't do that on purpose, right?
Yeah. She, well, I guess I can. I rolled a 14 deception check, so yeah.
Oh.
Of course I know.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to insight that, or are you too tired?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
My insight's a
no.
+0, but okay, well, it's an 8.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
you believe Tim Tam entirely.
Well, regardless, thank you. Hopefully we won't have to do much more fighting at all, but with knowing how this trip has been going, who knows?
We'll be okay. We have you to protect us. And that's it.
Okay. Anything else before we reach the farm?
I just have a quick question. Do we know exactly where the grave is? Did they tell us, or are we just looking around for it?
They said, given that this was the usual lava season, bodies aren't usually buried right away, so they're usually held in like outbuildings or anything like that until they're able to be buried.
Okay. I want to see if I can talk to Randy real quick.
Sure.
Possibly without the others knowing.
You gonna like duck back to the back of the line sort of deal?
Maybe I'll like walk a little bit slower so that I'm trailing a little bit behind everybody.
Okay. Anybody who wants to can of course roll a perception check to see if they notice this. If you're trying really hard though, you can roll a stealth check, Maldris, if you wish.
I don't think Maldris cares that much.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Well, Tim notices.
11.
Oh, I think
She doesn't
Vernon and
give a
Tim
shit.
notice. Absolutely. Wait a second, I gotta roll for. I keep forgetting I gotta roll for Wrath Girther.
Kim talks to herself a lot, so I think that she thinks that that's what
Wrath
she's
Girther
doing. It's fine.
rolled a nat 20 on that
Oh my
perception
God.
check.
Damn. Nothing gets by her.
What-
However,
What's Rather gonna do though?
Of these
No-
dice, you
yeah,
rolled
nothing.
like 5 D20, 5 nat 20s on our last session.
this,
I'm very
my
afraid.
DM dice is gorgeous and I love it, and it gives me all of the 20s. It was
Listen, as
given
long
me
as
by
it's rolling
Griffin.
those 20s for us, it's fine. But you did hit 2 nat 20s on my girl last stream, and I'm still mad about that.
I'm so pleased, Bill. Regardless, Wrathgirther is not going to say anything as you dip back down.
Okay, well the whole party can fucking see me. Do I notice that?
Some of them are looking at you obviously as you go to the back. No, I think you're okay. I think they all just notice, but they don't say anything.
Okay. I'm gonna go, hey Randy.
Yeah, what's up? Gonna get back into Randy's character. Hey,
God,
how's it
no
going?
voice.
I hate that voice. can you tell me a little bit more about why you freaked out about Emery?
Oh, I mean, she's scary, right?
Not to me.
You're not scared by the whole...
I mean, she's hit us a couple times, but we're not dead, so...
I don't know about you, but I'm usually scared of people who try to hit me every once in a while. But you're asking for more than that, huh?
Yeah.
Why don't you roll me a persuasion check on Randy?
Okay.
I'm so mad that I can't hear this conversation.
Well, did you guys try to sneak closer to me without me noticing?
No, I rolled a friggin' 8 on my perception. I don't even know. I'm distracted. I'm distracted by feelings of guilt. I'm not...
So I got a 9 naturally, but hold on a second.
I believe you got a
forgot
higher
to open. Yeah, I forgot to open my page. So
I
give me
didn't.
1 second.
Oh,
Listen,
your
I had
persuasion-
issues earlier.
You have expertise in your persuasion. Your persuasion is +8.
Dang.
What?
Yeah, you weren't gonna fail
Is
this
it
roll.
really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You're a changeling. Of course your persuasion's +8.
Yeah, that big old charisma stat. I'm familiar. Got a few changeling characters I've done before.
+8 though?
Yeah.
That seems like stupidly high. Oh yeah, it is
No,
+8.
it's not.
Okay,
That's
so
what,
17.
That's what
That's what-
expertise
that's what high
does. Yeah.
High charisma. That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah,
Expertise
rogues.
adds your proficiency bonus twice. That's a rogue thing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's a 17
Good lord.
in total.
Wow. Because, okay, look, this is kind of like a ghost thing. Alright, so like we don't normally tell non-ghosts this sort of information. You know what I mean? There's like a code involved.
Do you talk to other non-ghosts very often?
Well, no, this is kind of a weird arrangement, you know? Okay, so like, you know how like sometimes a dog will be scared of somebody they can smell blood on? You ever see that before? You know, never?
Have I?
I mean, you can say yes or no. It's okay. I
No.
mean, you know, like sometimes when an animal will be like, oh man, that dude's killed somebody, and then they run. You know? Listen, I haven't been alive in a while. My colloquialisms are weird.
Has Randy ever met a dog?
That's a no.
Has Randy met Sparks?
Randy, that's a good question, actually. Has Randy met? Are you gonna ask him?
I'll ask him if he's met a dog.
In
I mean,
general.
I know of dogs. All right, I was alive at one point. We're getting a little off topic here.
Can I insight check him to see if he's telling me the truth?
Sure.
Right now, I'm like, you're an idiot.
Is it truth about dogs or truth about?
Oh no, truth about anything. I just got a 2.
I mean, I think you think he's being honest. Your insight's not terrible. It's +3.
Where? So that's a 5
That's a
insight.
5 in total. Yeah, like I mean, you don't. Honestly, you wouldn't. You trust that he's telling the truth, regardless. He's never lied to you before, to be honest. So, okay, all right. Look, the point I'm getting here is we can smell the blood on that lady. You understand? She has murdered ghost-like things before. You know what it's like to be
Ghost?
dead and then be worried about being dead again? Hmm?
No.
Exactly. It's scary. You know, you die and you think that, oh good, I'm in the afterlife now, I'm eternal. No! Something comes along and proves that it can destroy you. Where do we go? Super heaven?
It's called Super Hell, Jay.
Super
Or
hell.
Turbo Hell.
Turbo hell.
Okay, moving on. I'm going to, like, as we're approaching the like where the body is,
Yeah.
I just want to ask him if he can like keep an eye out for anything weird besides Emery.
Oh, okay. Well, you want me to like talk to another ghost or something? What?
Can you?
I mean, I can. It'll be a weird game of telephone, but
Okay.
sweet. I'm glad to be helpful. Just don't bring me too close to that red angry person.
Okay. And I'll like walk a little bit slower, so I'm putting even more distance between me and Emery.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I'm
Okay.
very pleased. Thank you. Okay. Hey, you think that dog can see me? And then we reach the farm. And let's change over the map, shall we? Because we're still on the Temma map. Pardon me. Where is my boards?
We're stuck in Temma forever. We will never leave.
See if this works. Is this the right one? Did I do it? I did it. Thank you, Tailspire. Tailspire, sponsor me. I know you're watching.
We're very prolific.
We're very good. Let's see. Let's put you guys over here. So you all arrive. Let me put you on the board here. The flow has been through here a couple of times already. Everything looks like it's abandoned. The ash is, as you climb, you realize that the ash and just the smoke in the air is getting very thick in general.
Milo, please.
Milo does a somersault.
She's doing parkour on the windowsill.
Yeah. Pardon me. Wow. Oof. And here you all are now. And so yeah, it's getting dark, hard to see. I'm coughing because the ash is just that thick. It's affecting the DM. I gotta imagine so much. It's all very imaginative. You can see that there was an active flow relatively recently, but the buildings all seem to be relatively intact.
Should we go talk to the family if they're still
here? Probably left a long time ago.
Oh, I assumed that they were still here, but
yeah, it looks pretty empty here.
That's sad.
Well, I mean, I'm not one to say that we shouldn't loot houses.
They just lost their daughter, and you're gonna loot their stuff?
Just to get some more information. That's all. Besides, there's plenty of clothes here. I'm sure that could be used to make clues.
If it's looking for clues, then that's fine.
Yes, that's absolutely what I want to do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Look, I don't mean to spoil the fun, but I just point at the lava. Active volcano.
Oh yeah, we have to be quick.
Investigating. We came
don't
here for
worry.
a reason.
I've gone clue searching before.
Oh, then we will
Very
go clue searching.
Clue searching. So why don't each of you roll me a nice investigation check?
Yes.
Just to check out the farm and the surrounding areas here.
Ouch.
Oh,
That is a
I was gonna
16.
say Emery's not trying very hard, but she did roll an 18, so
Oh.
That's a 16
Yes.
from me.
And I
Nice
rolled a
record.
7.
Arthur's investigation isn't bad. She rolls a 13.
I did 12.
Nice.
Okay. Anyone who got over, I think 12 and over actually is probably going to find the person. So first of all of you find that yes, indeed, the farm is abandoned. Vernon, you do find lots of clothing that you can kind of round up, as it
I just
were.
tear out people's drawers and just stuff it all in this sack that I suddenly have for some reason.
Are those important clues?
Absolutely. I mean, you never know what if there's somebody, who maybe recognizes these, then we can match them to the person who owned them, later on.
That's a good idea. That's genius.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely.
And then if we can't find, whoever owned them, then who is to say we can't recycle them for, better use later on, maybe for the less fortunate.
Right.
Well,
Granted, it's
I
hard
guess
to be less fortunate than somebody whose house just got burned down by a volcano, but
Yeah, I
that's
guess
beside the point.
if the alternative is them getting like burnt to ash, then it's better that they're used. Right?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yes. I'm glad that you see it that way.
It's
Tim is going to learn so many bad things from you.
so good.
It's a bad
The
The
influence.
point exactly.
It's pretty rough clothing, all things considered. Like there's some linens and there's some. It's mostly wool though. Specifically, it looks like it's some sort of like llama or alpaca wool or something like that.
Can't remember. Is that like good or bad? Because I feel like it's good, but
It's
the way
good.
that you
Like
phrase
it's nice
is
stuff. There are many places in the Sword Coast that farm alpacas and llamas. So
Sweet.
it's relatively
It's
rare,
rare.
but it'd be plentiful here. Yeah. All right, now
never been happier with a failing roll.
right. However, those of you who got on the spot here managed to go into the barn, and I'm just going to take us all over there right now. If you want to bring your characters, you absolutely can. Go for it. If you want to teleport them, it's hold shift, and then you click on them, and then they can teleport to wherever you would like.
Oh wow! Oh, there's like motion blur.
Right? Someone is measuring.
Where are we going? Which barn? What is the...
The big building is the barn. The very large
Okay.
building.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is all this? Why does the
You
floor
having
look
fun
like
there, Ron?
War
You
of the
doing
Worlds
okay,
happened
buddy?
in here?
Oh no. Guys, Vernon is in a bit of trouble.
Oh.
I don't know how you keep bringing the ruler as well. Here, buddy.
difficulties,
I'm
please
gonna help
stand
you out.
by.
Give me a second. There you go. Just go ahead. Oh, I love it. Okay.
I just realized I hadn't said that like over the microphone. I was like literally struggling the whole time. Like I have no idea why I'm measuring stuff. Somebody help.
Help! I'm being
Guys,
I'm more
measured.
rusty on this screen.
Vernon's patron is just messing everything up. Okay. So you see, you're in this barn, and it's sturdy. It's made out of imported wood because you notice there weren't a whole lot of wood here until you get to the bottom of the mountain. And the ground is like this sturdy mixture of like, it's sort of like this pumice cement. It must be pretty local to this area here. They must like make a lot of foundations out of it because you noticed it almost everywhere. Double check here.
I'm saying the floor kind of looks like it's got these red veins. It's like the War of the Worlds movie.
Right, yeah. You notice that those are sort of like local plant life. You don't know exactly what it would have been like beforehand, but it looks like there's probably something that thrives on the extra minerals. The veins. Does give it a very eerie look. And speaking of eerie look, there is a coffin just set up right here in the barn. It has a little brazier next to it. A brazier. Not brazier, brazier. Set up next to it that's on fire. It's lit, like sort of a votive candle sort of idea. Yeah, that's it.
I assume that's probably it.
Well,
I'd say
there's
that's
only
a
one way to
pretty
find
good
out.
guess. Yeah. I like your spirit.
Oh no.
Be sure to be on the lookout for any kind of silks or anything like that as well. Clues,
Yes. Oh yeah, Vernon found so many clues. We found so many.
Mhm.
What? Show him all your clues.
Back in the day, I was a prolific detective, he says, twirling his mustache.
Deception.
All right, who is opening this? What is happening?
I'll
I
do
mean-
it.
Oh,
If I can.
yeah,
I'm assuming
absolutely.
it's gonna be some sort of roll, but I'll go
Yeah.
up to it and see. Whoop!
Yeah.
It keeps doing that.
Go
Stop
ahead.
it.
Oh, just take the green
There we go.
pin
I fixed
that you
it.
used. You can lock it wherever you want.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, I remember that. And how do I
Um,
turn? There we go.
So, why don't you go ahead and give me a strength check as you just kind of try to pry the lid open.
Okay. Nope, that's a 5.
It's a 5.
Oh, I'll
Um,
do it.
No.
This poor fey creature attempts to try and lift a nailed down lid of a sarcophagus
I'm
or of a
not super
coffin
strong,
rather,
guys.
and they make a very valiant attempt. However, their arms are quaking and they're not like trying to do you right. Rathgurther goes.
I'm probably being distracted by Randy.
No, you
Sure.
gotta lift. You gotta lift there. You gotta use your knees.
You got
And
use your
this will hurt.
legs.
You hurt your back, and you gotta. And Rathgurther goes, "Don't worry, I'll handle this." Cracks her knuckles, and she goes, and she makes a strength check.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, that's not bad actually. It would have been really funny if
Oh.
it wasn't good, but
Yeah.
oh no. Okay, I mean, like she still rolled a 17. She just doesn't get any pluses. So, she does indeed lift off like the bottom part of it with a little crack, and yeah, it's a little it's not bad. It comes off in more or less one piece, and so yeah, you see
I loosened
the
it for her.
Guys, I have
Yeah,
a hammer.
absolutely.
We could have just taken the nails out.
I was gonna
Right.
say my next move is gonna be for Vernon to look for a crowbar.
Rathgurther is more versatile than any hand tool.
True.
Yeah, that
No.
tracks.
Mildred, I'm trying, buddy. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I'm there. And you see the body of a young dwarven girl. She's obviously had some sort of spell cast on her. If anyone wants to roll an Arcana check, you can probably guess which one.
Sure, just for shits and giggles. Arcana is
it a
+2.
That's a 26.
I'm gonna
11.
use a different dice this time.
Why do my dice hate me so much?
Mario, is that
Gonna
you?
I got 15.
Sorry, that's the Thursday game. My bad.
I mean, I guess we did decide you were Waluigi on the last session, so.
That's true. Okay, so who got over 20? I know.
I got a 26.
Gotcha. Emery.
Yeah, I only got a 6.
I got like an 11.
Okay, and Mal.
I got 15.
15. Okay. Mal would get close to guessing what the spell is. It absolutely would be a spell that would stop a body from rotting. And Tim, you know the exact spell. It's called Gentle Repose. Somebody cast it on this body a little while ago. Which means actually it would have had to be cast within the last. I think it only operates for like 3 days or something like that. Gentle Repose.
I don't.
I'm the DM. I know perfectly what Gentle Repose does. Don't.
You're just stalling for time.
No, I want to expound on how well I know this spell. You see, back in 1966.
Okay.
I'm interested in this history lesson.
A terrible gremlin of a man named Gary Gygax decided to make a
10.
system called
10 days.
I was getting there. 10 days. So yeah, within the last 10 days. So yeah, at least within the last 10 days. And you know for a fact from the last Demete you talked to, Rhiannon, that this had happened about when the she died about when the eruption started, which would have been only about 3 or 4 days ago. So, you know.
It tracks.
Right. Incidentally, Gentle Repose is a necromancy spell of the 2nd level. It is a ritual cast. It is verbal, somatic, and material. Takes
Got
one
the
action.
Wikipedia.
It's touch.
Thanks. Tim already knows all that with a 26, but thank you for saying it for all of us, of course.
Listen, don't Tim's blame me, okay? This is highly unprofessional. Okay, so you know these things about the body specifically. What is going on?
I would like to check for tattoos, for like markings, especially like cuts or what's the thing where you like sew up a wound, or like scars, anything, any like markings on the body.
Okay, why don't you give me an investigation check, and then
can I have Sparks help me?
Yes, you can. I don't know how he helped you, but he helped you.
He has a nose.
He wags his tail in a very pleasing manner. Who else wants to do anything here?
Emery, honestly, when she looks at the body, she's probably gonna like excuse herself a little bit, because it kind of, she doesn't want to show up, but it is kind of freaking her out a little bit.
Gotcha.
She just kind of wordlessly like slips out of the barn. She's like, I'll leave that to them. Just goes and like stands by the door.
I think Vernon is going to just kind of quietly look into the coffin and see if there's any kind of valuables in there that he can just like filter for clues.
Yeah, why don't you make me an investigation check yourself, my friend? With advantage though, because you
oh, okay, so 13 on 1, and this one is
so my first roll
13.
was my first roll was a 21 for checking for stuff.
Definitely saw
stuff.
that. Yes. Okay, so we'll start with those because these are the easier things to get by. Your investigation shows that she has the beginnings of a bunch of tattoos. This dwarven girl is probably in her 30s or so, which is about teenage years for a dwarf. The tattoos are ritual in nature. They don't contain any specific magic, but they're more like you can't really tell what they say because they're in a druidic script that you aren't privy to. But from the look of things, they look like ritual tattoos. Like they describe things that she would need to remember. Vernon, on a 13, you find that aside from the fact that she is in her vestments, like her ritual garb, you see an amulet that you recognize as the type that would normally be magical in nature, although you can't tell if it is or not at the moment. Those are the easiest things you two get. Although, Tim, I think in addition to that, you notice some discoloration around the edges of her mouth, and her eyes a little bit look a little more sunken than they should, given that she has Gentle Repose cast on her. So that would allow you to make a medicine check if you wish.
I would like to do that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to ask anybody for help. Okay. Ooh! 18.
18.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. You think that this girl probably suffered from some sort of lung infection. You would guess by the looks of it, it probably proceeded very quickly. She may have had weak lungs as a child to begin with, and then of course working in the caldera with all that heat and ash might have exacerbated things. It looked like she had that sort of an illness and she probably died of something like an asthma attack. Which is one of the sort of death that Demeter Rhiannon had said is the sort of thing that just didn't seem to really stick around here. So, but regardless, this poor girl is indeed dead of causes that are quite natural for any other area in the region that would have been affected by the same sorts of things.
I convey all of the information that I got to the party.
Yeah, absolutely. As this is happening, Maldros, I believe you said you wanted to try something with Randy.
Yes. Based on the information that Tim gave us, I want to ask Randy if he can verify that that's true.
Randy goes, I mean, I'll try, but sometimes like the ghost isn't like here, right? If it's around, maybe like there are spells that do this specifically because it's real hard to find us sometimes. Like we wander, you understand? We like to roam after we're out of our bodies.
Can you do it or not?
I'm gonna make a little perception check. Hang on. I rolled a 6. She ain't here. She gone.
Damn it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I move a little bit closer to Emery.
Oh, I see how it is. Why don't you make me an intimidation check with advantage real quick? This is abuse. This is full on abuse.
What's my intimidation? It's +4. I got a 16.
Okay, I see what's going on here. I'll make another check. Just don't go. It's fine. Okay, that time was better. I rolled a 12. And now that you mention, I think I saw a little bit of soul tucked in under the kid's body.
Mm-hmm.
Tucked in. Like a bed sheet.
Right?
Just wrap it up.
Okay,
Can you speak to her?
I can try. I'll try. I'll get close. I'll hang on a second. So you go. So basically, you only hear Randy's side of the conversation, basically, and he goes like, "Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, I'm also dead though. Yeah, you know it's not so bad. You don't feel like hot or cold or anything anymore. Yeah. Well,
Randy.
listen. Yeah.
Get to the point, please.
Oh yeah. What do you want me to ask you?
Ask her how she died, please.
Oh, okay. Hey, do you remember how you died? No, it's sometimes a little fuzzy. Hey, do you remember how you died? Like, how'd you? Yeah. Oh. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's dusty in here, man. You gotta really, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. She said she couldn't breathe. She like started coughing and then she couldn't breathe and then everything went dark.
Was there anything unusual that was happening around the time that she passed away? Does she remember?
I'll ask. Hey, anything weird happen while that was happening? What do you mean? That's who's Ruital? Okay, you know,
Ruital?
normally that's weird where other people are from. You know, that's a weird thing. Oh, he's always been okay. All right. Oh, that makes sense, right? Because of the robes and yeah. Man, you had a cool job actually. Yeah, that's awesome.
Randy,
Yeah?
get to the point, please.
What
What did she say?
Oh, yeah, no, she's saying nothing was weird, but she was talking about what she used to do, and I was like, that's weird, but she's like, nah, that's the way it is. There's this big thing in the mountain named Ruital, and she, like, her whole job as an Ash speaker is to talk to the thing and, like, keep it company.
Ruital?
Ruital.
Ruital.
Yeah. If I had to guess, there'd be an apostrophe in that name somewhere because, you know, that's the sort of fantasy bullshit that goes on in most of these things. I'm just gonna call out the DM while I'm being a person in the DM story.
Okay, I will give the information to the rest of the group.
How do you, so like who were you talking to? What is going on?
Yeah, I think at this point, like hearing Mal talk to themselves, Emery is gonna like stay in the doorway, but peek in.
Yeah, like,
Be
I thought
what's going on in there?
before, like on the road, you were like talking to yourself, but this is what is happening?
Perhaps she is an oracle, one who speaks to many.
I don't think that's true.
Because of the stuff that happened on the Chew, I now have a ghost that's following me around.
Whoa. Oh, that's so cool.
Randy's waving before he realizes like it's dumb to wave because none of them would see him.
Can Sparks see him?
Can make me an insight check on Sparks.
Oh gosh. Okay. Give me a second. Insight. So +1. Let's roll a d20.
I believe in you.
11.
11. That's good. That's good. No, that's over the like it's. Sparks isn't trying to hide nothing. So again, normally a construct, unless it was specifically outfitted for this, could not see a spirit. However, real dogs can see stuff we can't.
Yes.
And so you notice that like whenever like Sparks is like looking at Maldris, sort of, but like always like looking around, following something he can't see.
Is he like defensive or is he like wagging his tail?
He's like slowly wagging his tail. It's like it's normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's so cool. That's hi, ghost. I wave. I'm like probably turned in the total opposite direction of where he is.
That little girl's real cute.
He says hi.
That's not what I said.
Wow. That's so cool. And so he can like talk to this dwarf woman?
Yes.
Wow.
What was it? We should go investigate the thing that she was doing before she died, right?
Right. She worked up in the caldera, right in the monastery.
Yeah, we should go investigate the monastery where she died.
Absolutely. Before we do that, could you ask about that medallion around her neck? What that might serve? What purpose that might serve?
Sure. I'll ask Randy to do it.
What's going on?
Randy, can you see if she has any information about the medallion?
Oh yeah, sure. Hey, that thing you were wearing? Yeah, the shiny one. Yeah, exactly. No, not that one. That's a ring. No, we want to know about the one that the crab man took. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't look crabby now, but you believe me, I saw some crazy stuff. You know, we were fighting some bandits earlier.
Randy.
Yes?
Get to the point, please.
Right. Okay. We just want to know what the medallion. Do you know what it does? If it does anything? Well, yeah, it's really pretty, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, that makes sense too. Like, you're gonna need help with that until you learn the language on your own, right? Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, the sound quality is going to be weird no matter where you are. You got to get some really well-made stuff for that. It's
Randy.
Yes.
What does it do?
She said that her job as an ash speaker means she had to speak to the Rutal on the mountain. But Rutal don't speak a regular language, and so until she learns it, new ash speakers get this amulet that lets them talk to the creature.
It's a creature.
Well, she's not really saying what it is exactly, but she says it lives in the volcano. So honestly, new ghosts are a little spacey. You know, like they're not all present. You know, like they have a hard time.
I'll ignore him
focusing
and
is
I'll
my
explain it
important-
to Vernon.
Listen, oh, okay, fine, sure. I see how it is.
Ask if she would mind if we borrow it for just a little while.
There's so much telephone happening right now.
Thank
okay,
you.
I heard him. I can do it. Hey, you mind if we borrow your necklace for a little bit? I'd save 100%. Nah, I got you. You know, you can wander. You don't have to stay right there. You can go on walkabout. Oh yeah, right until you get called to wherever you're going. You can
Right.
just walk. Yeah.
What did she say?
Oh, she said it's fine. She's not gonna need it. She's dead.
I think at this point, Emery's gonna peek in and be like, "What are you guys doing?"
She sees me.
Mel
Hide me.
has a ghost friend. Isn't that cool?
Wouldn't
You can
exactly say
see
friend.
ghosts like the girl who died.
I can't, but my ghost can.
You have a ghost.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and you lose control and you hit people.
Okay, yeah, sure. You know what? That is fair.
Yeah.
It's just you never said anything about that, and it just sounds like you guys are in there talking to yourselves. Are
Hide me.
you actually getting any information?
Don't let her see me. Maybe she's like the dog and she can see me.
Yes,
Complete-
absolutely. We are getting some very useful information. And Vernon is going to gently remove the amulet from the child's body because he's a grave robber and he's
She's
used to
not a
doing that.
child. She is 32 years old.
What? Is that true? Did I miss that?
I mean, she's a
No,
Yeah,
teenager.
no,
she's-
for
she's a-
dwarf years.
She's a dwarf child. Like,
Which is the same as Tim. It's the same thing. It's the same situation.
Oh, my mistake. Removes the
Dwarves aren't-
necklace from the body and holds it up and is like, apparently, this will help us communicate with some kind of beastie in the forest.
Ooh.
Forest.
the volcano.
Forest? Didn't I
The
say
volcano.
volcano? My
You
mistake.
super said forest.
Hey, you know what? I've taken a couple hits to the head.
The
So
lava forest.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mr.
forest,
Ghost.
volcano.
Mr. Ghost Man.
She's talking to me.
He's listening.
Okay. Can you ask her what her favorite color is?
Oh, that's a really good idea.
No. Better. Well, can she smell things?
Okay, listen. As fun as talking stuff.
Shh.
Hey, could you smell?
Okay.
No, wait, first of all, you should probably tell her that ghosts don't usually smell stuff anymore. Like, we don't usually have, like, all of our senses and stuff.
Well, okay, but she can see stuff. Yes, she can see.
Yeah, you should tell her she
Okay.
can see stuff.
What is her favorite color?
Actively exploding. The lava. Going to wipe out all of this area.
Hey, weird question. What's your favorite color? Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, look, we're short on time here. You should get to the point. Yeah, okay. She says it's yellow.
I'm gonna take a little rock and do my magical tinkering and make it glow this like beautiful yellow color and stick it in there like on top of her. I assume that she had like her hands are like folded on
Mhm.
top of her. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna set it on there, be like, this is for you, so you can have something nice.
Oh, that's real nice. That matters. You should tell her that was real nice.
I'm just assuming that I'm relaying all of the information that Randy's giving, so I don't have to repeat it.
Right.
Okay, we can go now.
No, we can't.
I'm sorry, Emery, that we took so long.
I'm gonna
I'm
like
sorry. I
sidle-
know you're such a
Wanna ask-
busy.
I'm gonna
Emery,
sidle up to Mal. Ask why people come back to life if she knows.
Hey.
Because that's
If
a thing
Randy's-
in this whole place. And everyone seems to know about it.
Really close to me right now.
okay, I will like move over, back
Randy's,
to
like
back
falling
to
on
like
your
where the
shoulder.
thing is, like subtly moving away from her, but not to like show her that I need to get away from her because of Randy. And I'll be like,
Awkward game of like weird, scary ghost telephone.
I regret everything. and I'll get see if I'll Randy, can you ask Emery's question, please?
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Is this
Hey,
far enough away?
yeah, I know she's scary, right? Right. Listen. Okay.
No,
Don't worry
no.
about it though. It's all right. I hear. Okay. Hey, do you know why people don't normally die around here? You know, like you died in a way that's not normal apparently, and everyone we talked to is like, people don't die here, not from that sort of stuff. You know? Uh-huh. Okay. Huh. Hey, you said there wasn't anything weird going on here. Oh, that's normal too, huh? Okay. All right. Listen, okay, you know what, yeah, no, I get it. All right, you should cool. It's fine. I'll go over. Hey, okay, so here's the deal. They got like this magic rock up in the mountain, apparently. She doesn't know exactly what it does, but all the priests used to treat it real well.
A magic rock? Where is it?
It's at the monastery, you know, they built the monastery around it.
Oh.
She was just
Okay.
like learning the history of the order when she died, so she doesn't know a whole lot about it, but
I'll still be relaying the information.
Okay. So the rock is what brings people back?
I don't think we know that.
little ghost shrugs.
I mean, that's the question, and that was the answer. So I have to assume that maybe that was the reason. But I guess then in that case, why didn't it work on her?
I mean, we can ask. Why didn't it work on?
Oh, she has no idea. Cut to that
Okay.
chase right away. Yeah, she's got no idea.
That would be so disappointing.
We have a magic rock that grants immortality, except you.
You specifically. The rock does not like you. The rock
You
has
did not
decided.
polish. You did not polish the rock well enough. Banished from immortality.
Let me just, Emery, why don't you give me a perception check, s'il vous plaît?
Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Which my cursed dice do I use? Oh no, that's a 2 + 0.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Oh.
2 + 0. Because Sparks perks his ears up, turns to the door outside. Bark.
No.
What is it, boy?
Wolf.
Is Timmy trapped in a well?
I'm gonna run to
you're
the
right
door
here.
and see what he's barking at.
I will go with her and see.
Emery,
What's
you
going
poke
on?
your head out and give me a perception check with advantage now.
Okay. 2 d20s at the same time.
2 d20s.
It's a 12 is the higher of the two. 12 and a 10.
Oof.
Dope.
Nothing?
Can Sparks make a perception check?
He already knows.
Oh.
He rushes out and he points in the direction. Boof. And he starts barking like crazy, and you can see just past him, way down past the burning field and into the lava field, a huge conglomeration is starting to lift itself out of the lava flow. It looks it looks like this giant gross blob of burning matter, and you can see in it like limbs and bits of people, like they're trying to reform but they were too close, and so they reformed together instead, and it starts just kind of like rolling very quickly in your direction. So we're going to roll initiative during the break, because after the break we're in combat, baby.
Oh fuck, we're
Is
getting
this a
bold.
boss
Oh
battle?
boy.
Maybe
Is there boss music playing?
there will be.
What did I say
Well,
about
this seems
coming
as good a
random
time as any
places
to
and doing random side quests?
Right?
Fuck.
You got good stuff, but there's a toll to pay. Okay, so we are going to take our very quick break. It is 20 past 3. We usually break a little sooner, but also we started a little later, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. We are going to take a break. It'll be about 10-15 minutes while we get water and a little tiny bit of food, and we will be right back. Hello, everybody. We are back. We hope your time was well spent. We are... let me just move some things on my desk around because I am gross and keep a bunch of stuff there. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. My wife brought me soup. Soup. Soup.
Good soup.
Is the soup gonna attack us too?
The soup was hot. It attacked me. I just did like 3 fire damage. Okay.
Player's revenge.
Your
From my
sensitive
soup.
little fingers.
I do
Oh
have sensitive
no!
little fingers.
He's like, ow! I burned my little finger
It's-
as he throws fucking molten lava zombies at us.
I was gonna say it is an amazing tactic to make fun of the DM as a battle starts.
Yes.
Let's talk.
I mean, we do
here.
it all the time, whether or not the battle is starting or not.
That's true. You know what? Let me change the music here because this music is nice, but it's not quite what we're looking for. Let's do. There we go.
Oh god.
This thing is like slurping its way towards you guys at a pretty quick pace. You wouldn't think that it would be moving that
sorry.
fast, but it is.
I'm sorry, what
Slurping.
is the verb that you... Good.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like gooshing,
Oh, wait.
but in a more
Slurp.
active manner, right?
God. Give us the speed of the slurping. Is this something we could potentially outrun?
Maybe. It doesn't seem like it though. It seems like it moves pretty quickly when it wants to.
Based on this music, I think we have to fight.
It's the music, baby. Rathgurther's turn is first, so now I've got to look at how Rathgurther gets to fight.
Vicious mockery! Tell it that it's stupid!
In times of embarrassment.
It just
Right.
gloops back into the lava. It's like, oh, okay, I don't want to play.
Schlorps. It schlorps.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Rathgurther, I think, with a relatively, I mean, Rathgurther's probably got a very good passive investigation. So Rathgurther looks at it quickly and goes, we need to spread out a little bit. And so Rathgurther is going to, sorry, that was Maldorus that I was on. Wow. Rathgurther is going to move a whole 30 feet over this way to kind of the frontish. And she is going to prepare an action. Him.
Yes. I am going to turn to Emery and say, Emery, remember, use the sword that I gave you, all right?
Yeah.
And don't hit me, okay? Because you're... Listen, I believe in you, okay? And I'm going to cast Heroism on her.
Ooh, what does that do?
It makes you immune to being frightened, and you get 5 temporary hit points at the beginning of every turn.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yep. So that is one of my spell slots, and you get that. Is there
Thank
anything
you.
else?
Yeah,
No,
we gotta
that's
keep
it.
Emery
That's all the
at
important information. Yep.
high HP so that she doesn't try to murder the party.
Yes. So I am going to move. What is it? Space? No, space brings up dice. What brings up the thingy?
M.
Oh, M. Right.
M,
okay.
and then the second M is the ruler that you're looking for.
Well, that's 30. What is my speed? I don't know anything.
Should
Okay,
be
25.
Yeah.
25. I'm gonna hide in these bushes.
Okay.
Can I do that? Is that what I'm?
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna.
can
Yeah.
get to the corner of the building, no problem.
Nope.
Look at
I
that.
should have done that. I
Do you
should
want
have
to take an action to hide?
Yes, actually, I think I
Go
will.
ahead and roll me a stealth check, please.
20.
Awesome. I'm going to keep that in my brain, no problem. Move on to Spark's turn.
Sparks is going to... his speed is 40 feet, so I would like him to move... Yeah, like up this way. Actually, he's going to use his action to dash, and I want him to hide behind those other bushes over here.
Okay.
And that's it.
You're a good as boy. Goes, arf! And moves this way.
Go, Sparks!
Look at him.
I
Majestic.
picked you!
On guard. Vernon. I think you're one of the only people who can hit it from here.
Yeah. Maybe. Is that 120 feet away?
It is. Currently.
Okay. Well, the first thing that Vernon is going to do is he's going to take cover by going behind this well.
Dope.
Where's Vernon? Oh, he's over here. What am I doing? Whoa! Why do I keep measuring
yeah,
things?
it's almost 30 feet, actually. It's pretty
Whoa!
good. And then you're
Hey, look at that.
you are 135 feet from the creature right there. You can, of course, hold
Okay.
your action to shoot it once it's within range.
I suppose I could. I mean, he is slurping over here pretty quickly, so
Right?
yeah, I think I'm just gonna prepare to use my Eldritch Blast. You know, my one true move, and
That's it.
I'm just gonna hang out back here, preparing my crabby grenades.
Maybe grenades. Okay. The Black Pudding moves forwards. You are allowed to destroy it with your... You can make your shot, basically, because it's going to come into it.
Wait already, or am I gonna wait?
You can make it right now if you'd like. It's 50 feet. It's going to be about
Oh,
that
okay,
tree.
sure.
It's going to go...
Let me pull up the correct screen, because for some reason
You
the
see, it's just
dangle
rolling
thing
over things in like a big wave of like this
just
goopy mess of
rolling along.
grossness.
Oh
And like
yeah.
again, every once in a while, you just see like a whole body just like go.
Whoa, that's
waving
a
her.
24.
That hits. Good job.
Oh yeah. All right, let's roll the damage. Oh, okay, that's a 3. I feel like that's not gonna do as much as I
Well.
roll, but
Listen,
you know what? I lob a crabby grenade over at him. It sticks in his craw and pops. Doesn't do much.
right? Oh, you hit it. Maldris.
Yes.
Hmm.
I don't know if I want to move much closer. Because it moves pretty fucking fast.
It does, yeah. Or something that big,
wait,
anyway.
where's this one? What's my... Yeah, I can go 30 feet.
And you can throw 60 feet. And if you use your bonus action to aim first, you get advantage.
Okay, I'll move to about here. Bonk.
Wrathgrother said to spread out. Go away.
You're hiding.
This is
Stop,
my
stop talking or you give your position away. Oh, he's in range of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to use your bonus action to aim?
Yes. So what does that do? It just gives me advantage?
It gives you advantage, which allows you to use sneak attack.
Okay. With my... Oh, okay, good. So 8 plus 6. 14?
14? Let's see. I wonder if that hits. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
That was with advantage.
Yeah, 14
The other one was
actually
the nat
hits.
one.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Oh, it does.
Um,
Okay, so it's...
Yeah.
So it's 1d4 plus 4, and then what's my sneak attack damage? Is 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that is a 1 plus 4, so that's 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then my 2d6 is 8. So 5 plus 8. Whatever that math is.
I'm so sorry.
13?
I wasn't paying attention.
5 plus 8 is 13.
5 plus 8 is 13, yeah. You did 13 damage?
13 damage.
Pretty good. There we go. I got distracted by sandwich.
How dare you? I thought you had soup.
I got soup and sandwich. I'm getting a double feature today.
Yeah.
Everyone applaud my beautiful
Is
partner who is
Is
feeding
your
me.
partner just Panera?
My partner. Y'all can
I'm
get
sorry, we love you.
Rose's sandwiches delivered to your door fresh. She runs them herself wherever you are.
I might have borked something up over here because I left the game because I kept on getting the measurement tool, and I came back and now it's on
Well, that's because you're not
the
you're not
last
here.
screen.
Yeah, don't worry. I can summon you to the board. Boop.
Thank
There
you.
go.
I just wanted to make sure. Thank
Don't you worry. Okay, it is, I believe, Emery's turn now.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a thing I want to do, but I have to get within 30 feet of it to do it, and I'm like, oh,
You can
fuck.
prepare the action.
I can, that is true. Alright. I am going to make a zoom 30 feet towards a thing, and I'm gonna hate every second of it.
Don't forget that you have 5 temporary hit points.
I know, I have it on my sheet. Alright, then I am
Good.
going to make my way downtown. As I run into it, I'm shouting at everyone. It's like, stay away from me if you can. I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm just fucking rushing the fuck in.
I am Emery
Approximately.
Black, and I do not learn from my mistakes.
Nope, but listen, I got a thing that I want to do, and can I ready an action?
Yeah. do
Okay,
you
then
wanna
I'm
ready?
going to ready a spell, and as soon as it gets within 30 feet of me, I am unleashing hell on it.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
I got one
That
new
sounds good
spell
for my
for
monster,
the
actually.
level up. What about?
That sounds good
What
about
about-
for my monster specifically.
Oh, great.
Rathgarther's turn goes by. Obviously, her prepared action did not go off. And she goes, yes, let's not go near the person who is known for doing something wild. I'm going to go this way. And she's going to go behind this tree. And take the dodge action. Just in case. Yeah, it is now your turn.
I'm going to shoot my crossbow.
Awesome. You will have advantage because it did not know you were there.
Okay, first hit is a 22. Second
hits.
one is a 13. So, yeah, 22. All right,
Both
1d8
hit.
plus.
Well, you're
I
right.
rolled an 8 on a 1d hit or a 1d8. So that's
that's
11
max-
points of damage.
Max damage.
Yes.
That's cool.
A whole 11. That's
Okay.
it.
Sweet.
I think
That's all you can do?
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, for me.
Unless you wanna move.
Sparks.
Yeah.
No. Sparks is going to
Here, I gave
move-
you control of Sparks as well, so you can.
Thank you. So he is going to move. Yeah, he's going to get behind this tree over here, and that's it.
Or
Hide, actually, I guess,
Yeah,
is what he's
okay.
going to do.
go ahead and roll his hide. Get a little hide check.
All right. His dex is +1. So I rolled a 12, so that's a 13 to hide.
13. Okay, I'll remember that.
Mhm. And that's it.
Vernon is now well within
Alright.
your range if you want to stay behind that that cover of yours.
Yeah, I think that he does know to stay away from the big, monsters like that. Let's see. I'm going to use Chill Touch this time because I feel like it might have a better effect on a giant lava monster, but maybe not. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Either way, he's
Well-
going to shoot out some icy crab claw things at it.
Yeah, crab claw. Crab
claws.
What do you do? What do I need to do? Do I need to roll? Do you need to roll? What's up?
I just rolled a 16-inch Chill Touch. Let's see. I don't think you need to make a roll. Let me clear all these dice out of the way. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think. Otherwise, on hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target.
Okay.
Spells damage increased by 1d8 when you reach. Oh, that's not
Right.
relevant.
Not relevant to you at the moment. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead and do your 1d8 damage then.
1d8 damage. I got a 6.
A 6. That's not bad.
Hmm?
Okay. Anything else you want to do? I believe you still have your movement. You got a bonus action if you want to. I don't know what you have available though.
I think I'm pretty okay with staying put here for right now. I don't really think there's anything else I could do in terms of actions, unless I'm mistaken.
There you go.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
Okay. You hit him. He has been hit. Okay. It's the pudding's turn.
Lord.
It's time. It's Schwarpen time.
Just like in the movie.
Yeah, just like in the movie. And yeah, it's gonna move. It's 50-foot movement all the way up to Emery.
All right, as it gets close to me, I'm bracing myself as it comes up to me, and I'm gonna use my held action. I kind of close my eyes, breathe for a second, and I'm thinking back. Emery's got a lot of fire-based magic. She is a very angry person by nature, but the very first spell she cast was different. And she's kind of reaching back into that. It's I'm sick and tired of all this fucking lava. Fucking die! Hands out in front, witch bolt.
Witch bolt! Yes!
Yes!
Okay.
So
I believe
just
it has to
arc of
roll.
yeah, well, I have to roll. It's a roll to
do you?
hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Please don't fuck me, dice. I want this to be really cool. That's a dirty 20!
That absolutely hits.
All right, that's 1d12 electricity damage.
It's lightning damage, really?
Lightning damage, yeah, fire. Or,
Okay.
yeah, 5 damage.
Okay.
Electric, or, zippy zappy damage.
All right. Unfortunately, as your lightning strikes it and holds, you realize that this, whatever this is, amorphous blob, doesn't seem to be any affected at all by lightning damage. Except,
Fuck!
as the lightning damage splits into it and around it, a body tumbles out and starts to pick itself up off the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Like an alive person or like a zombie?
Like a zombie.
Oh boy.
Puddings very notoriously are immune to lightning damage.
Ah!
Oh no.
I
And
thought you were
whenever
just
you
using
hit
the
them, they split.
model. I thought it was just a.
I said
A
I
lava
based it on a
flavor.
pudding. I kept a lot of the fun stuff.
Well, I couldn't hit it with anything else anyway. Except my sword, I guess.
So you strike it, and a body careens off of it and starts to pick itself up off the floor. It rolls right up to you, and it's going to whip out a big giant spasm of itself and go and just try to hit you with
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool.
it. It rolls a 7.
No. Fuck you.
Excellent. So that's it. It misses entirely, but you notice as it hits the ground and you dodge out of the way, the ground starts dissolving slowly.
This thing's not made of normal lava.
Yeah, you're up close, real quick. Now, Ashley, what's your passive investigation? What's your passive investigation?
Passive investigation.
Oh, is that bad?
12.
12. I think you're noticing now that it's closer, this thing is much less made out of lava than it is some sort of like reforming proteins and bits of it. Really does look like a bunch of people died in close proximity and were slowly reforming and ended up reforming together.
Yeah.
So that's what that is. It only has one attack though, so Maldris.
Gross.
Okay. Whoops, this one. How far
What you
can
after,
I
my friend?
go?
Yeah.
I wanna, like, I wasn't gonna stay here. I just wanted to move through these trees, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I could get like behind one of these other trees. Here. And then, yeah, I can still hit something. I can still hit both of them. Would that tree be in my way? If I moved
That
here?
tree? No. I mean, you could just.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, you could just do it. It's not a big deal.
Oh, how do I? Oh, there we go. That was approximately here.
I believe in you.
I can't
You can
even
do it.
see my character. Can you face the other way,
You-
please?
Yes, there
There
you
we
are.
go.
You're all. I'll put a torch on. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Little torch on your character.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the zombie guy closest to me. I'm just gonna chuck
yeah?
my returning dagger.
Gotcha. You gonna do the same thing when you aim?
No,
Right.
because
So
I
these-
want to use Whales from the Grave and have
Oh.
Randy go after the other guy.
Dope.
Whales from the Grave doesn't say within 30 feet of the first creature. Okay, yes.
Yep. You need to be able to
okay, yeah.
score. You need to be able to score a sneak attack on this creature, though. So without aiming, you can't really.
What do you mean?
Well, because the creature is not engaged, and you don't have an advantage to hit it in any way, so you wouldn't be able to do sneak attack damage on the first creature, which means you wouldn't be able to use Whales from the Grave.
Can I hit the pudding then, and then do Whales from the Grave on the little guy?
Yes, actually, because the pudding is engaged.
Yes. So I can get sneak attack damage on him. So it is advantage, right?
It is.
Okay.
No, sorry, it's not a.
Wait.
Sorry, it's not
Is it?
advantage. No, it's not advantage. He's
Okay.
just engaged. That's all. So that means you get your sneak attack, but you don't get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will. That's real bad.
What'd you get?
11.
That hits.
Wait, doesn't?
This is a giant ooze. It's not hard to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inside baseball, this thing's AC is the lowest I've ever seen. Its AC is 7.
Wow.
I have never seen an AC lower than 10.
So my dagger does 8 damage in total, and then my
Right.
sneak attack damage is 10. So 18.
18.
That's
more?
on the that's on the slime guy. And then Whales from the Grave is 1d6 from Randy.
Yep. You throw
That's
your
a 6.
dagger. Randy like holds onto the dagger and goes ah, and then like bounces off the ooze and hits the.
That's necrotic damage from Randy.
It is. Yep.
If that makes a difference.
How much was it?
6 from Randy.
Gotcha. And again, you're surprised, but you see that this necrotic damage actually damages the zombie.
Does it kill it?
Nope.
No.
Necrotic damage?
That's all I got.
Zombie?
Sweet.
What kind of fucked up backwards game of basements and big lizards is this?
Right? This is the weirdest game of basements and big lizards I've ever seen. All right, Emery.
Okay. So Witch Bolt's not working. Would I be able to ascertain if maybe this thing is flammable? Since it's right up next to me. Because you said it's not like a lava zombie thing,
That's true.
right?
Yeah, and you know that the lava zombies are more or less immune to fire damage, but
What about
this thing
one?
is not exactly them. You give it a shot.
Okay, well, I think that means that I get to use a spell that I literally have not used yet because it's fire damage. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Woo,
for everything
hey.
in a 15-foot cone.
Guess what this ooze is not good at.
Dex, please?
Yeah, it rolled a 9 and it's -3.
Fuck you! It's on fire! Burning hand.
Might have many hands, but you know.
As part of my
not very good with them.
tiefling shit,
Yeah.
each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw, takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save. It also ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
I believe it's a 45-degree cone or something like that.
Yeah, I would love to hit this zombie too, if possible.
You could absolutely do that.
Yeah,
I got it.
just,
You
like,
won't even need to. No, you don't even need to move. You just aim it slightly
Okay,
towards
cool.
them, and you do your like trunks stuff, and then fucking
Yeah.
blast it. Yeah.
I'm
whatever
imagining
is-
just like clapping my hands together, sort of kind of Full Metal Alchemist style, and then pitching it like a fucking baseball.
Yeah,
like a
so
fucking
sorry.
flamethrower.
How much damage does it do?
Let's find out. Oh, wait,
That
that's
zombie
actually
rolled even
46
worse.
because I cast it as a second level spell. Boom,
Hell
jams. 10 and fuego damage, because I did not roll very well, but...
And in fuego damage, huh? Well, it doesn't do anything to this zombie, but
Ah,
it definitely seems to injure this big ooze, and it burns it away too. Instead of like giving it more chance to reform, it's actually like sizzling it away. It's like, and it shakes and it makes a noise from all of the mouths of the people that are still inside of it. It goes, yeah.
ugh, hate that.
Are you gonna do
So-
anything else?
To be clear, does it not affect the zombie, or does it just not hit it?
It doesn't affect the zombie at all. You hit it for sure.
Okay. I mean, if I leave, it's going to make an opportunity attack on me, and I don't want it to attack me, but I would prefer it to
Don't leave.
attack me instead of my friend, so I'm just going to stay right the fuck where I am.
Right. Rathgurther's turn. Rathgurther goes, of course, I suppose if you're not going to go blender, I'm going to go in. And she charges with her big sword.
Yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. I don't know when I don't control that, so...
Right. And she is going to attack with her longest swordo. That's bad. I rolled a 5. Actually, it still hits anyway, because she gets a +2, and then the DC of this thing is 7. Hey, look at that. Two-handed. Let's give it a roll here. Is my... Well, there it goes. Stay tuned. My computer is having issues with sparkles around it. Give it a second. It's rolling. Oh man, this is gonna be so good when it's done. I wish I had thought to have my actual D10s around me instead of waiting on D&D Beyond's physics-based dice system to finish.
If you Google, like, roll D20, it'll actually,
Oh,
like...
nowhere. Yeah. This is just more fun. It's
Faster.
more in it adds to tension, you see, as a story crafter. You know?
Is it done rolling yet, Story Crafter?
Not no.
Well, it just popped up on my screen. It's a 5.
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna use it as a 5. Hey. Beautiful. It does 5 damage. Brother does 5 damage to this thing. And unfortunately, another Zambo popped out. Because that was slashing damage. Which reminds me, I have to add these guys in the end of the turn order. because their surprise round. Well, the first guy's surprise round is over anyway. Tim.
Yeah, I don't like that there's a zombie right next to me, so I'm gonna go and back behind this little corner here.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to shoot the zombie with my crossbow.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have just rolled in Tailspire. It's got a dice roller and it's way better. Anyways, regardless.
That's a 22.
What'd you hit? Sorry, which one did you hit?
22 for the zombie on the right.
Zombie? Oh, yeah, you hit it. Getting good with that
At
crossbow.
5 points of piercing damage.
5. Gotcha.
And that's it for me. What
Hey.
Sparks is gonna do is stand 5 feet next to Rathgirther just in case.
Okay.
Can I get within 5 feet of Rathgirther but also be in melee with the zombie?
Yeah, you're right now where he is. He's in melee with the ooze and the zombie. Yep.
Okay. Then I would like to force empowered rend this zombie's little on fire arm off. Is what
Yes,
I would
absolutely.
like to do. Okay. Force empowered rend. Your spell attack modifier to hit. Okay, that is a 18 to hit.
18 hits. 100% it does.
Mhm. Cool. And it does 1d8 plus my proficiency bonus. That's
I
it.
see.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Listen, 4 is
Of-
pretty good.
Of woof damage.
Right. Of bark damage.
Of good boy damage. And that's it.
Woof. I bite.
Yeah, that's it.
Vernon. Shit is going down. From your vantage point, though, you can see that pudding is starting to kind of decoalesce, as it
Disintegrate.
were. Yeah.
Yeah. How close am I to Maldris?
You are very far from Alders.
Okay.
You
So shouting
are-
over to her and asking her to
yeah,
ask
yeah.
Randy to
Yeah.
ask the ghost of the girl if this is what the thing that they were looking for is. Probably out of the question.
Probably out of the question.
One turn.
Also, the little girl mentioned that she had to go up to the caldera to go talk to that thing. And yeah, this is not that.
There goes my plan to transform into the girl and be like, put on the necklace and talk to it and stuff.
Mhm.
All right, then I guess we're gonna go back to Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast when all else fails. Go with the Eldritch.
Oh boy,
Blast.
here I go blasting
What I
again.
got here.
22.
22.
It hits.
Let's see. Yeah.
Beesums.
And then I got 5 damage.
5 damage.
5
Bit by
damage.
bit. Bit by bit. It's looking really shaky. Pudding's turn. It's again going to attempt to slam Emery with its big old pseudopod. Oh, that
geez.
time is not too bad. Let's see here. It is, that's a 20 to hit.
Oh god, yeah. Fuck.
Okay. You're going to take. Hold on. Actually, I've got to do this differently.
Oh god.
Because I had modified this thing, so
Oh no, he's doing things differently.
yeah, I'm just gonna roll. So you take 11 bludgeoning damage as the big pseudopod hits you,
1, 2, 3, 4,
Um,
5,
and
6, 7, 8. How much total? 9?
that's 11 bludgeoning
11.
damage. And then in addition
Oh
to
god,
that, you
basic
start
math.
some acid begins to start eating into you. As the slime just kind of coats you. Oh, nope. Need one less. You take a further 16 acid damage.
Jay is actively trying to murder me!
And your armor is permanently damaged. It goes down by 1 point of protection.
Oh, damn it.
Were we just talking about how you needed more armor?
Yes.
Well, this is a good opportunity.
Right? Yeah, what a good opportunity, says Tim from behind her cover.
Oh, I accidentally made my AC 0.
Right.
That's not great.
Come on down to necromancers. We have the best armaments and stuff that we've
Right.
stolen off of corpses.
Okay, well,
Melvis.
Jay, I am now at a third.
Well, if they're corpses, the armor can't have been that good.
Sorry, you're at a what health, Emery?
I'm at a third. I'm at 11 out of 33.
Why don't you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Well,
Can
with
they-
my level up, I don't have a negative modifier to wisdom anymore. It's at a...
So, heroism makes her immune to being frightened.
That's correct.
Can we give her a little boost on this because she's Tim's hero?
Why don't you get advantage to this roll as you're starting to lose it, and you look down at your sword and you hear in your head, "Just promise not to hit me with this, okay?"
Oh. If I fail, it's gonna be real fucking disappointed in myself. All right, 2d20s at the same time.
Don't worry, you'll be disappointing Tim too.
Nat 20!
And a 2 is the other one.
Yeah, you hold it together, and just like as you're feeling the shakes start to come on, you hold it together. Maldris, buddy, it's your turn.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same. Well. Let's see. I'm gonna move out around this side of the tree a little bit and face the other way. And how many times can I do the steady aim thing?
It's a bonus
Is there,
action,
like-
so it applies for one. Then you do it, and then the next hit you do has the steady aim.
Okay. Oh, your next attack roll on the current turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll use steady aim again so that
Right.
my throwing my dagger
Has advantage.
has advantage, yes. So that gives me sneak attack too, right?
It does, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just chuck my dagger at the giant thing again. Okay, not terrible. One's a 15 and one's a 14, so I guess I hit.
You hit, yeah.
Because you said it was 7, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 4. That's a 2, so 6.
6, okay.
And then my sneak attack damage is 11.
Okay.
I'm just murdering this thing.
Right. As a legendary action, as you sort of finish off your turn, more or less, this creature is going to pick up one of the zombies near it and chuck it at you, Maldris.
Okay.
You get actually you get a dexterity saving throw for this. So go ahead and roll me a dex saving throw.
Let me quickly look back. Dex
Do we get
save.
an attack of opportunity against it
Against the
as
zombie?
it's being picked up?
Oh no!
You're not near it, unfortunately. What'd you roll,
It's
buddy?
And that one.
Oh no. This zombie gets picked up and hurled at you. It doesn't have very much health left. So it's only gonna do 5d4 damage to you to start.
Just dart.
Damn.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage. And then the corpse explodes on contact.
13.
13 to start. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna do I'm only gonna do one of these. Nope. Hellfire. 13, and then you take an additional 5 fire damage as it explodes on you.
Oof.
But
Okay.
this happens basically as
Ow.
you chuck the dagger, because the dagger flies through a particularly meaty chunk of it, and the creature starts to wobble and lose cohesion, and it disintegrates.
Ooh.
So now we only have the
Little
two
guys.
No, there's one little guy now.
Yeah, Emery, it's your turn, and there's only one target left.
Okay, I'm thinking like she's hearing her heartbeat going in her ears from that hit, and she's just like, I am in control! And I'm just gonna like bang myself on my chest. I'm gonna use Second Wind to get some of my health back.
Yes.
That's 1d10. That's fighter shit.
And don't forget, you still have that +5 on top.
Not anymore. I used it.
You get
get it
5
back
at
every
the
turn.
beginning of every
that's
turn.
Right, that at every turn. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Okay, then yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that was an additional 2 plus. Where is it? +4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So that's an additional 12. All right, I am back above half.
There you
Because
go.
fuck you, zombies. And yeah, I'm just gonna. I see that it's gone, and I'm like, fuck you. And I'm
Yeah.
running this fucker, action surge, using all of my hits on it.
Oh, okay.
Or, I mean, as many as it takes.
Yeah.
I'll use my action surge if I have to, but for now, short sword!
Go for it.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And now, okay, well, the damage didn't roll very well. 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
And then second hit with my other sword. Whacking
Okay.
it. Okay, that's bad. It's a 9.
I believe a 9 does not hit. No.
Okay, is it still standing?
Still standing.
Fuck you! 2 more!
Go for it.
Listen, I get those back on a short rest, okay?
It's true.
I'm fucking gonna use them. Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And god damn, with the low rolls on the d6s, another 5 damage.
Okay.
And then second sword, 15 to hit.
15 hits.
What is it with the ones on the d6s? And that's another 4.
How do you want to do this?
I want to. I'm just slicing, just fucking carving this thing like a Thanksgiving turkey, and I'm just wailing on it. And just honestly, probably goes on a little longer than it should. I'm just beating this thing into the fucking ground. Like, I'm not Death Blender, but I'm just like, this is my fucking hands, and I am going to use them the way I am wanting to, damn it. And she's just pounding it into the ground long after it's a threat.
Awesome.
She just kind of keeps fucking going for a while.
Can you and Sparks give me dexterity saving throws?
God, yeah, I guess. 18.
You're fine.
$16.
Sparks is also fine. He jumps back a little bit as the lava magma blood flies. But we are back to a dusty, ashy field, a bunch of gross corpse mulch, and the rumbling sounds of a caldera high above.
Emery, you did it. You got hit and you didn't attack us. Wow.
Yeah.
I think at this point I've probably noticed that Maldris looks kind of like shit. Yeah, you're looking rough.
Yeah. I don't think I'm as bad as Emery though.
Well, with the temporary HP, I'm back up to 23 out of 33, which is about a
Well.
third.
The temporary hit points go away when the spell ends.
When does the spell end?
It's a minute.
Okay, well, it's probably gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, well then I'm at 18 out of 33.
Yep.
And Mal, what are you at?
14 out of 22.
I am gonna go up to Emery. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go up to Emery and be like, "You did so well. Oh no! Oh, you got hurt a little bit. Are you okay?
I think I'll be all right.
Are you sure? Because I have like get all better, like blankets and stuff if you need the boo-boo blanket.
I wouldn't be opposed, but we should probably get out of here.
I can just give it, and I'll just give her just like a little kiss on her where she got scraped, and cast Cure Wounds. You get 13 hit points.
Hell yeah!
Ooh,
Thank
that's
you.
good.
I rolled
That's
an
an
8 on
effective
a
blanket.
D8.
Listen, I would tell
I'm almost
you
back
to
up
stop
to
making
full.
him so goddamn adorable, but it seems to be effective. So let's just keep it up, right?
I'm almost back up to full.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna leave it at this scene here for this week because we are closing in on our time to pop on over to the couch. So your party collects themselves and gazes upwards at the trek that they now have to climb to the monastery, which is jutting out from the side of the caldera and intermittently sparking with a magical protection. You have tools, you have guts, you've got health still, you even got some abilities. You are ready for this. Next episode, we're punching this volcano for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I
Look
keep
forward to
promising
punching
it.
the mountain.
I gotta punch the volcano at some point.
Right? It's coming up.
Take this ground.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to take a very small break to go to the washroom and fill up our glasses, and then we will be right back here for some couch talk about what the episode was. So save your questions, and we will answer them. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.